Emergency video. Emergency video.
Jesus Christ!
Emergency video.
For dinner, I picked up a newspaper left on the table and shook it open. Our abandoned glider was front page. The crushed Hulk had become a magnet for every UFO conspiracy group on the planet. They had just concluded a seminar in Cheyenne, drawing various eccentrics from around the country. An entomologist had found insect eggs deposited in one corner of what was being called the
Oh my God! Oh put your hazards on, quick.
Advocates claim it's the cleanest way to recycle them, but it requires a lot of energy, leaving small profit margins.
In the U.S., a third of recycled tires become used surfaces in homes and playgrounds or mulch for gardens.
In response to public concerns about shredded rubber leaking toxins, one U.S. federal agency said it couldn't prove any health risks, but it recommended that kids should not eat the rubber. Sound advice.
Holy fucking shit! God fucking damn it! You fucking bastard! You fucking piece of shit!
pieces.
Not so many people that this one. Well, fucking hell. It's fine, you've got a dash cam. You've got a dash cam. Is that recording? Yeah, yeah.
God fucking damn it!
What the f***, man? What the f***?
Oh my.
Just insanely lucky. Oh my god. Jesus fuck.
James!
What a fucking idiot.
happened? Where did she turn?
What the? Alright. Jesus Christ, dude. You fucking kidding me, dude? It's a roundabout.